Well, you guys don't believe what happened. That guy, Tristan, I was running through my jokes with him earlier. And he lifted my entire routine. So, no, I'm just kidding. Tristan's a good man, but anyway, so I actually made up 2 routines for tonight. I can really gauge what type of audience you guys are, what your political leanings are. So, my first bit, it's sort of like, I guess it's sort of normal, fairly kosher. It's like, it's mostly, I guess, jokes. I kind of plagiarize is kind of a strong word. Just, I guess stuff that's heavily inspired by stuff I saw in the movie Shallow Hal. My second routine is overtly racist, and with a tasteful tinge of misogyny. So, all for some delightful anti-Semitism, say aye. Aye. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna go with the Shallow Hal stuff. But yeah, I like to consider myself like, I mean, like we've had 11 stand-up comedians tonight, which is like kind of like beating a dead horse, So I as some of you may know, I consider myself sort of a stand-up tragedian. So I'm gonna kind of go with that motif for tonight. I had this bit on relationships, and I've been in a relationship for 2 years with this girl. Our parents don't quite get along. My dad is a banker, and her dad is a victim of my dad's Ponzi scheme. So they don't really approve, So anyway, she lost all her savings. My dad gained quite a bit, so she can't go to college anymore. She's not going to be back next year. She just found this out today, actually. It's been a crazy day for me, so forgive me if I'm a little flustered. So she was with her friends, apparently drinking all day. And, I mean, it's a big thing to get kicked out of college, but my girlfriend completely overreacts and kills herself. So I find her on her dorm room bed. I bought her some like Family Guy DVDs to cheer her up. And so finding her thus, I took about 15 of my extended release Adderalls. And I did this like 55 minutes ago. They kicked in after an hour. So I got like 5 minutes. But then she wakes up. She hasn't killed herself at all. She was just taking a nap. So I mean, it's a sick touch of irony, So yeah, obviously I'm a highly mentally unstable individual. I have this theory that if you tell a big enough lie, everyone's gonna believe it. Well, I was skipping class a lot. I was in this math class, and I'm not really math oriented, so I was skipping it a lot. I skipped it 6 times, which is the maximum. And then, I thought, the hell, 7's a lucky number, So I took it off. And I had to email my professor to give her an explanation. Like, sick, everyone says sick. It's too small, so I decided to create a big lie, and I sent her this email. I think professors are fairly likely to believe sort of big lies for me. Because when people see me I'm wearing like my Chuck T's, and I sometimes wear backwards hats and stuff, so professors envision this whole life of bicurious experimentation, this wild So I sent her this email, and this is actually a true story. Unlike the one I told before, I don't even have a girlfriend. So I wrote, "Hello, Professor. I know you're going to be mad. Listen, I'm emailing you to apologize for missing class today. As bizarre as this sounds, what happens was that I had to paint my skin green last night for this film that I'm working on for this sketch comedy group that I'm in. But apparently, the kind of paint that we used wasn't meant to be used on people. Because after I tried to wash it off, I still bore a distinctly green tint. And as hard as I tried, I couldn't get it out before my classes started this morning. So I checked my email a few hours later, and she writes, Sam, don't miss any more classes, and bring a photo of the green you if you have one." And then there's a bunch of technical jargon that pertains to the class I'm in. So I've got a bit of a predicament. I gotta produce a green picture of me, so I get together with my friends, and I strip down, and we begin painting me green. It's sort of like a foray into this bi-curious lifestyle that everyone expects of me. And I snap the photo, and I'm good to go. I go to bed, I shower off, whatever. I go to bed, and I wake up. I'm gonna take another shower, you know. But by the time I have to go to class, I'm just too green. I just couldn't wash it off, so I withdrew from the course.